Those people that when you speak to them, they tell you, the whole book of Colossians blessed me. Baba, you go check wetin Colossians talk. Do you understand? You want to know what Ephesians is saying. I was contributing, and I was not telling myself, wow, increase. You they contribute to, like, you're actually seeing something. In this video, I'm going to give you tips that has helped me over the years build my Bible study life. From where I didn't think Bible study was necessary to where I am now, where I really love reading the Bible and I anticipate every morning to me studying my Bible. Do you understand? And like when I say I didn't like reading the Bible, I was a Christian. Do you get? So I didn't see it as if it was necessary. I was trying to substitute. I think there was one sermon that Pastor preacher he talked about the fact that some of you like prayer, but you don't like reading the Bible. And I felt guilty. Do you understand? And if you're like that, this is not going to be one of those videos where you watch where they give you, straight on tax. I'm going to tell you what worked for me as somebody that did not like reading the Bible, and it can help you too. The first one is identify progress, no matter how little. I was looking at it the other day, and the main reason why I actually did this video was that I was studying the Bible with a commentary. And I got to remember the time where I didn't necessarily want to study the Bible. I remember the time where, from studying one day to missing one day to keeping 20 days streak on YouVersion to, just telling myself I was studying in the morning, but I was not studying in the morning. Sometimes I was actually studying in the morning. Sometimes I was studying in the evening. Till now where every day, no matter how little, I try to study and learn something from scriptures that take me throughout the day. You understand? So it just made me appreciate those days because it were those activities and those, one or two things I did here and there that brought me to where I'm now. So don't give up on the way to where you're going to, because even me too, I've not gotten to where I'm going to. I have aspirations in terms of like Bible study, and I've not necessarily gotten there. But I'm just saying, no matter how little, keep on pushing. Oh, you didn't study yesterday, you studied today. You didn't study next tomorrow. And that's the problem I hate with this whole New Year resolution something. Because once you start breaking your New Year resolution streak, you feel like the world is coming to an end and you just forget about it and move on with the way you used to be before. And you now wait for another 360 something days to start again, because some of you end in day one. So, it's for another 364 days or 365 days, depending on the year. Do you understand? So learn to identify growth, no matter how little, and move on. The next one is set a structure around when you will study, how you will study, and what you will study. Don't try to impress God. Ask yourself, if I read 3 hours, will I sleep? Why would you be reading the whole book of Leviticus in one day? Who do you think you are? Why would you say, I want to finish all of Paul's letter? Paul did not write it one day. Ask yourself, how many can you actually study? Do you understand? Let me be vulnerable with you. This year, I decided I'm going to be studying 1 chapter per day. But it's not just, reading 1 chapter. I'm going to study it. I'm going to get a commentary, go through it tactically. Maybe this journey might take me the next 3 years before I finish the whole scriptures. But the main thing is that I'm actually studying my Bible. Some of you might have seen any video last year or earlier this year that told you 3 chapters a day, and in the first 6 months of the year, you finish the Bible. We are not running to anywhere. All your life that you started finishing the Bible, some of you have finished it, but you still come back to read. Do you understand? And this video is not, embracing the attribute of mediocrity, but I'm trying to help you see that this is not just an act, it is a desire. Even in salvation, the Bible promises us inside out change. So from inside, God starts to build you. I've heard somebody say 7 chapters a day. To be very honest, that's amazing. Do you get? But me, I know myself. I have a job, I have a YouTube channel, and I'm not saying these things are more important than my study life, but I want to be wholesome in whatever I do. If I'm at my job, I put in the time and I do amazing things there. If I'm studying my Bible, I make sure that Paul said, verily, 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 I say unto you. That verily, 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 verily that I'm reading, I know I read it and I read it very well. Do you understand? If I'm reading, peace be unto you, I understand the context of that peace be unto you, because that's how you get best. Because that's why I think that's why the Bible is now interesting for me, because I'm not just reading it from face value. Do you get? The next one is give proper time to read. This is almost the same thing with the last one, where I said set structures and know what you can do. Because some of you will give 1 hour a day for study of the Bible and you will not say 15 chapters. That's not fair. I know that's on the high side, but if you know that in that time, because here's what I believe that there is mastery in repetition. So the more you do it, the more you understand how to do it, and the more you keep on increasing your momentum or your rates. Do you understand? So you just started reading the Bible this year. You don't want to jam pack it. You want to start with 5 verses. You want to start with 1 chapter in 3 days. You get? Like I said, we're not trying to be the model Christian. You're not doing it so that you go and boast to your friends that you read the Bible. Do you get? Because if you read and you don't understand, what is not the essence? So please, apportion proper time. Do it one step at a time. So the next one is have friends that study the Bible and challenge you to do same, either directly or indirectly. So now, I don't see how you want to do anything in life or you want to excel in any venture in life if you don't have friends that spoil you to do it. Because how do you know what growth is like if you've not seen people that have excelled in whatever it is that you want to achieve? And I'm not saying seeing people on the internet, because now in today's world we feel like we have access to people's life, or we know things, or we have people because they are on the internet. But I think it's just good that you have friends around you. I'm not even talking about accountability part. I'll talk about that. But those people that when you speak to them, they tell you, the whole book of Colossians blessed me. Baba, you go check wetin Colossians talk. Do you understand? You want to know what Ephesians is saying. I was in a conversation the other day with one of my friends, and this guy was talking. I was just wow. Okay, I think this was a long time ago, but the one I had recently, I was contributing, and I was not telling myself, wow, increase. They contribute to, like, you're actually saying something to this thing that this boy is saying. Because I knew myself, like, before I couldn't. And just by having friends that are even teaching people Bible study. There's this my friend that she organized a Bible study every month. That inspired me. It challenged me. It asked me, who am I? What am I doing? Do you understand? So either directly or indirectly. And the next one is to have accountability partners, because they are really going to help you. Have people that they are checking up on you. Did you study today? Don't have people that don't have your time. Do you understand? Like, I'm not saying those people that don't have your time, they hate your progress, but I'm just saying, just be realistic. Somebody that is a CEO, and because the person is your friend, you now say, be my accountability partner. Or somebody that doesn't necessarily have your time, just because the person has a high spiritual, let's say, track record or whatever. Somebody that's most likely, is in the same level with you. There's still a place of having somebody above the same level with you. But if you're talking about like a daily checkup, or even if it is a weekly checkup, you need somebody that can actually do that for you. Do you understand? And the last tip here is get a good Bible teacher. Because how will you understand? Paul said, things that we have learned, let us pass it down into honorable people who will pass it down to you. Understand? Paraphrasing, but you get the point. So they are being passed down. Bible is being explained by people. Do you get? So even when the Ethiopian eunuch wanted to understand, an angel did not go and meet him. It was God that sent Philip to help him. So yeah, get a good Bible teacher. If you're just meeting me for the first time, thank you for watching to the end of this video. My name is Ondubisi Increase, and on this channel, I'm going to be giving you tips on how you can grow, whether in your spiritual life, in your personal life, in your career life, in productivity, and otherwise. If this video blessed you, check the video that is showing on your screen right now, and see you on the other side. Peace out.